Pour Pepsi into the eggs. I've never had anything this delicious. To start, I place 4 fresh eggs on the table. Then I bring out a bottle of Pepsi and set it next to the eggs. These 4 eggs will be the main ingredient for today's recipe. As for this bottle of Pepsi, you'll see in a moment why I'm using it. Let's get started. Carefully crack the 4 eggs into a medium-sized bowl. Next, pour about 150 milliliters of Pepsi into the bowl. You can also use more or less, depending on your preference. Use 180 milliliters if you want the dish to have a stronger aroma and sweeter taste. Use a fork to whisk the eggs and Pepsi together until the mixture forms tiny bubbles. Then, I set it aside for a moment. Place a sieve over the opening of a large bowl. Add about 250 grams of all-purpose flour to the sieve and gently sift the flour to remove any lumps. Next, I add 1 teaspoon of baking powder. I add 1 teaspoon of salt, then use a spoon to mix all the dry ingredients together. Once the flour is well mixed, slowly pour the egg and Pepsi mixture into the bowl of flour. Stirring constantly to ensure the mixture blends completely. Continue stirring until the batter becomes smooth and creamy, with no lumps or clumps remaining. Next, I place the skillet on the stove, pour in about 200 milliliters of cooking oil, and heat the oil over medium heat. Once the oil is hot, I place the molds in the skillet and use a spoon to gently drop small portions of batter into the oil to form cute little cakes. I use tongs to flip them evenly on all sides so the cakes turn a beautiful golden brown and cook through evenly from the inside out. When the cakes turn a tempting golden brown, I transfer them to a plate lined with paper towels. These cakes are best enjoyed hot, with a light, crispy outer crust and a soft, fluffy interior that's fragrant with the unique aroma of eggs and Pepsi. You can dip them in a chili sauce mixed with mayonnaise to enhance the flavor. It's absolutely addictive. Which country are you watching this video from? Please leave a comment below. It's wonderful that we can connect with each other from all over the world. Tip 2. Pasta and chicken breast. First, I place a pot on the stove, pour in about 1 liter of water, cover it, and bring it to a boil. When the water starts boiling vigorously, I add the pasta to the pot and gently stir with a spoon to prevent the noodles from sticking together. I boil the pasta for about 10 minutes until the noodles are tender but still have a nice bite. While waiting, I crack 2 eggs into a bowl. Followed by 300 milliliters of milk. and whisk with a fork until the mixture is smooth and fully combined. Setting that aside, I prepare 3 grams of chicken breast fillet and cut it into bite-sized pieces. I place a skillet on the stove, add a little cooking oil, and heat the skillet before adding the chicken to pan fry. After adding all the chicken, I stirred it gently and cooked it for a minute or two until it was partially cooked. Next, I season with 1/2 teaspoon of salt, a pinch of black pepper, and 1 teaspoon of dried garlic powder. Then stir fry over medium heat for about 3 to 4 minutes. Once the chicken is evenly cooked, I add 1 tablespoon of flour to the pan and quickly stir to coat each piece lightly. This step helps the sauce achieve a smoother, creamier consistency after cooking. Immediately after, I slowly pour the egg milk mixture into the pan, stirring gently as I pour to create a rich, smooth sauce. Next, I add 20 grams of butter to the pan and grate about 50 grams of cheese directly over the top. I continue stirring until the butter and cheese have completely melted, blending seamlessly with the chicken and the rich, creamy sauce. By now, the pasta is cooked. I add all the pasta to the saucepan with the sauce, along with about 1 tablespoon of the pasta cooking water to make the noodles glossy, and use a spoon to mix all the ingredients together. Continue cooking for about 3 to 5 minutes until the sauce thickens slightly and coats each noodle strand evenly. And there you have it, our delicious creamy chicken fillet pasta is ready. It's wonderful to connect with you all from around the world. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please hit the subscribe button. Thank you for your support. So, with just a few simple ingredients, we've made 2 incredibly delicious dishes. Which one do you like better? If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like it, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your friends and family. Your support is what motivates me to keep sharing more simple, healthy cooking tips every day. Goodbye, and see you in the next videos.